Who would have thought, Flav? FanLeague Cup over and done with. You got a little hair on your eye. Let's get rid of that. Welcome back to the final.
Welcome back to the final.
Live reaction show of the final.
Yeah.
Bull Street FC made it under this man's tutelage all the way to the final, and we played Creators FC, an old enemy, an enemy we'd beaten twice before. Could we make it 3 in a row? We're about to tell you in a minute. More importantly, we're going to show you all the unseen moments and celebrate the FanLeague Cup and what it's been so far by showing you the top 10 moments, and we want you to vote throughout the show and decide what has been the moment of the FanLeague Cup, who has been the player of the FanLeague Cup, and what has been the goal of the FanLeague Cup. Lots to get through, Flav, lots to get through. And more important than any of that, I know what you're thinking. You're wondering, if there was a Bull Street three-way, how would it go? What would it look like? It would look like this.
I mean,
reactions to that in the comments, let us know.
My favourite thing about that video is just the way that Sam Peoples from the United People's TV pops up just around the side. He's like, I want a piece of this action. And here he comes.
Yeah. So, you know, it was a romantic time, but was there a happy ending, lads, at the end of it? We're going to show you more unseen videos and bits and pieces like that straight away in the comments. 100 likes means Flav out. Not sure about that. 200 likes as well they're asking for, Tom Cash. 200 likes of Flav quits. Well, we can talk about that. I'll tell you what, 200 likes and we'll get Chris Pajek on the phone. He has texted us. He does want to talk.
Well, I'm not sure I've got time to talk to... Oh, look, should we just play the highlights?
Let's play them.
And then we can talk about that.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the full highlights, they are on the Bull Street channel with commentary from us, which I think I say in this video anyway, so don't worry about that. Here is the final match. Here's match highlights of the final of the FanLeague Cup. Here you go. So it all comes down to this, Creators FC versus Bull Street FC. Don't forget you can watch full highlights on both the Bull Street channel, commentated by me and Flav, or on AJ3's channel, commented by him. So let's get straight into the game, and 6 minutes in, and it's the first chance, and it goes to Morgan, the striker for Bull Street FC's through on goal, but unfortunately cannot keep the ball down, it flies over the bar. More pressure from Bull Street FC. It's a long kick from Khalid in goal. A little flick on from Rob Goodman, and this time it's Romario's through, and he's taken out by the goalkeeper right on the edge of the box. Is it inside or is it outside? No one was too sure at the time. So close. Looks like it's outside. Definitely a foul. But the referee then gives a penalty. Creators FC are shocked by the decision and ask the linesman to get involved. He does and confirms that actually it was outside the box, so just a free kick, which is neatly saved by Trainer, one of the players of the tournament so far. Bull Street continue their dominance in this first half with Tamin on the ball, and the referee's blown up. He's seen something that he's not happy with. Number 14 looking to make a challenge, and that's very, very high. You can get more reaction to that tackle on the Bull Street channel. See what the ref has to say.
Just go off, sir. I can't have you on the pitch doing that. All right.
The referee decides to send him into a sort of sin bin thing. Into the second half, and on the right-hand side, Tien puts a lofted ball into the box. The goalkeeper tries to come and get it, can only palm it away, and Rob Goodman so nearly scores, but somehow it deflects over Morgan. It was definitely going into the bottom left-hand corner, but it goes over the bar. Bull Street still haven't got that goal. Tamin on the left-hand side now. It really has been all Bull Street. Crossfield ball from Tamin, but it's going to get cut out by the left back. He looks to play it back, but it's too short. Morgan with the ball, he loves the goalkeeper, and it's cleared just off the line. Great defending by Creators FC. Bull Street, chance after chance, but they can't make it count, and it's still 0-0, and it's anyone's game in this final. Creators FC in a good position now on the right-hand side here. Tobias with the ball. He's looking to find Jack in the centre of the box. He's got it, and he's got a snapshot from a tight angle. Can you believe it? 1-0 to Creators FC. It's a great hit, but it's squeezed through Khalid in the goal, right by his near post, and it's 1-0 Creators. Great first touch by Jack. Snapshot, gave it everything he had, every last bit of energy after 3 games of this tournament, and it puts them 1-0 up, and they're so close to winning this FanLeague Cup now. Great free kick by Rourke, brilliant save by Khalid to keep the score down to 1-0, 2-0, and that's the game over, surely. Great technique by number 14. Into the last few seconds of the game now, Bull Street trying to get that equaliser, which would send it to penalties. Morgan with the ball inside the box. He's trying to get that shot away, and he has, but it's blocked. It just doesn't seem to be Ball Street's day as Creators FC. We've got players lying on the floor. They're down to the bare bones, but they've done enough. They've found the grit and fight to get a 1-0 win. They haven't conceded a goal in the entire tournament, and they are worthy champions.
So FanLeague, we're very proud to present this beautiful custom design piece of silverware to the winners of the first FanLeague Cup.
So, not to be for Ball Street.
Yeah.
I mean, we banged at the door, didn't we, Flav?
We peppered them.
We proper peppered them.
Yeah.
But you know what? Credit where it's due. They lifted the trophy. It was theirs. They earned it. Yeah. They did not concede a goal in the entire tournament. That is pretty impressive.
Defensively, they were superb. And actually, at this level, being defensively sound is quite a difficult thing.
Yeah.
We saw the goal we scored in the semi-finals against Freestylers FC. There's no marking at all at the back, and you see that quite often. Anyone who can header a ball at this level generally is a danger in the box. So look, it's a shame. We did our best. No one gave us a shot, and we got to the final. And I think we were the better team on the day, but
don't work like that.
Football does not work like that. And all credit to Creators FC. You know, they've lifted it this year.
Yeah, they did.
We'll be coming for you next year. A bit of hate. I'm sensing a little bit of a negative tone in the comments.
I think this
about my performances as a manager. I'm not sure what.
She made a weird sound with my mouth. That wasn't a fart. Just to say, 200 likes will get Chris Pajak on the phone, and Flav, your Flav senses are correct. There has been a lot of talk in the comments about Flav in, Flav out, Pajak in, Pajak out. Similar records, obviously, both 2 wins going into the final. We knew your backroom staff, your agent, all of them. They all knew that win this game, springboard. It's like winning Love Island. Lose it, and people were going to get angry.
I'm not sure where I can go. My agent told me that I got an offer, a job offer.
Really?
Another football club.
Well, that's funny you should say that, Flav. Nice little link there, because the comments at Palmers FC, big thank you to Palmers FC for taking part in the tournament. Big lovers of Smith and the lads, the originals, of course, who we somehow beat in the opening round. They've said,
masterminded it really.
Yeah, well, you're on the pitch though. We need a manager, says Palmers FC. Flav, give us a shout.
Yes, I will. I'll come, and I'll tell you what. I'll bring Romario, Tamin, Morgan, Reno, and Khaled. I'll bring them all with me. I'm taking James with me as well, and Daisy in midfield, and probably Charlie at right back as well. You know what? Aram at right, at left back as well. And you know what? I'll take Jamie from red. I'm taking them all.
Yeah, Paul Machin, taking Paul Machin. You're taking him as well. That's going to be a difficult contract talk, because Pajak isn't. He hasn't been happy.
Yeah, so Pajak, you can come in, but you ain't having any of the players. James, you're coming with me.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what Pajak's, got to say for himself. As I say, we need those 200 likes, and we will do it. Brandon says Pajak masterminded the double over Creators, 10 goals in 2 games. Flav's team couldn't even score.
We were lucky. What do you mean we couldn't score?
Well, let's try and have a little look at the stats, if we can. There was 14 shots.
Yes.
Flav.
So
there 4 shots. However, 3 shots on target apiece. That's where the game was won and lost, sort of. Look, probably more in the goals column.
I'm not going to dig out. I'm not going to dig out any players. Right? They all played fantastically well for Ball Street. They've done us proud. I'm going to dig out you.
Yeah, if I'd have been there might have been a bit more quality in the centre of midfield.
Well, if you didn't such a pansy, you could have played the final.
Oh, come on! I couldn't remember I didn't know where I was. Literally didn't know where I was.
You couldn't have worked it out where you was when you stand in the middle of a football pitch.
Apparently I asked enough times. Yeah, I could have stepped up. What story that would have been? That'd have been good. Comes back and then just collapses.
But it was worth it.
Like Bubba in Forrest Gump. So yeah, let's have a look at the key moments then. First goal, the only goal, the winning goal by Jack54 HD. It seems like I noticed myself in the commentary, I can't just call him Jack. I have to call him Jack54 HD.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, they hadn't had many chances, as you saw from the stats there, but good finish or bad goalkeeping, Flav?
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but unfortunately, Khalid is you sort of say from the free kick, he's a class goalkeeper.
Yes.
You shouldn't really get beaten, but at your front post, I kind of think he wasn't expecting it. It was a tight angle. Jack connected very well with a shot, and it was unfortunate, but Khalid's he's a class goalkeeper, and it was a shame, but it's not a problem.
Yeah, true. Mark Williamson with some transfer news. James to AFT VFC for 50 quid. I'll think about it. Saving for a wedding, aren't I? Oh, by the way, actually, stag do for Alcott. Me and Flav on a stag do. Yeah. So, have you got any bits of advice before we head off? We're heading off tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just thought we might as well ask, because a lot of men watch this stuff and they might have known.
I've never funked that.
Do you know what, actually, Payjack, 200 likes. Payjack has got a wicked story about his stag do, and he can tell you about it if we can get him on.
250 likes and I'll resign.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they want it that bad, I'll resign.
Okay, well, the people can speak. Let's have a look at a key moment in the game. It was a sin bin. Turned out to be a sin bin, not a sending off offence, which I feel was probably in the right spirit of the tournament. You don't want to be sending off players. But them having 11 players instead of 10 players probably made a difference. It all came down to, I think this final will be called the O'Rourke final.
Yeah.
Because he stopped a goal right at the end, but him staying on or being off the pitch, I felt like Bull Street were overrunning creators in the game anyway. They had 10 men, it would have been tough for them.
They did fantastically, given the fact that a few of their players had picked up injuries. Andy could, AJ Free could barely walk at the end. He'd run himself into the ground. So I like massive credit to them getting through the game. But that challenge on Tamin, I get that O'Rourke was tired, and he probably frustrated for getting absolutely done a few seconds earlier, but that's horrendous. That could have literally broke his leg.
Was a bit naughty. And talking about nominees, we're gonna right at the end of the show, get your votes in. Who are your players of the tournament? One nomination already from Bahava Pandya. Hopefully I've got that right. Player of the tournament, Jack 54 HD. Is Tamin your shout?
I mean,
I think I can do this. Tamin is my player of the tournament.
100%. I think there's a massive shout for Dan Cutting. He was superb in their game. Scored an absolutely beautiful goal against Thames Ironworks. But for me, Tamin was absolutely unplayable at times, and he's my shout. Their goalkeeper as well, Creators FC.
Trainer he's got to be a shout as well. Penalty save, which is in one of our top 10 moments of the FanLeague Cup, which we're going to be showing you all of those very, very soon. Let's show some funny bits now. Actually, let's show some good skills. Actually, this is perfect. This is basically the show reel for Tamin's possible player of the tournament victory. If you think he's been the player of the tournament, then let us know in the comments, and we're going to decide right at the end. We've got Will on the comments, so we can find out. But this is the final of the FanLeague.
You can be my champion. Top FanLeague.
Are you mad?
Top FanLeague.
Are you dizzy, cuz?
Top FanLeague. You can be my champion. The champion is
This don's mad, cuz. Jeez.
Top FanLeague. Top second.
Tamin bossing it. A good comment here, I like it. Brandon, Tamin is the new Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez has gone off the ball, and Tamin is in great form at the moment, so I think you bang on with that. It seems like a straight shootout from the comments between the Creator FC goalkeeper, Liam Trainer is his name, and Tamin. So let us know. You can't do T for either. You can't do T and T, can you? So Trainer or Tamin, let us know in the comments below, and we will It's between those two who is the player of the tournament. Next video up for you. This is what the live reaction shows have been all about. There's so many different cameras on this tournament, and one of the best segments I think during the live reaction shows has been this, which is Too Good, Too Mad, the mardest bits and the best bits of the FanLeague Cup, and this is the final one from the final. For the final time of the FanLeague Cup, here's a bit of Too Good, Too Mad. Kicking off with Morgan. He's played 3 games now and he's still got unbelievable wheels. Look at this pace. Tries to get hacked down by number 14, but still keeps going. Unbelievable wheels. With Creators FC down to the bare bones, O'Rourke tries to get himself back onto the pitch for the start of the second half, but the ref is having none of it.
You're right. Yeah, what you do is come on.
Can I come back on from half time now?
No.
I just reckon I just saw Red Miss. It's one bad tackle. I've played 2 games today.
That was
It's one
bad.
tackle and
Listen, I
that's it.
don't care. When it comes down to it, you could have.
There's also Is that even
Listen to me,
well,
right?
you're gonna
Listen
let
to
me
me.
play
You
with
can't
my
listen. I've got 3 teenage daughters and a missus. You can't fucking out-talk me.
It could have been the goal of the entire tournament and it could have been the winner as well. So unlucky from Morgan as he lobs the goalkeeper, but great defending and tracking back by Creators FC. Fletcher's got a cannon! He doesn't just kick people, he's got a bit of talent as well, especially with free kicks, and this is a cracking one, only bettered by the save from Khaled. Flav goes middle class for a second. No real reason to put this clip in, I just quite enjoyed Paul's shouting. It feels like we're in Nam. James celebrates Flav's sunstroke.
I feel like I get sunstroke.
Come on. And it was an emotional time, even during the half-time team talks as Daisy tries to give an inspirational speech, but his mouth gives up.
Make the right decision. If it's a pass, pass it. If it's shot, hit it, yeah?
There you go. Last ever Too Good, Too Mad. My favourite part of that was when the ref just wasn't having it, when O'Rourke asked to come back on straight away and he obviously wanted to make his point. Didn't want to send him off sin bin in whatever in the spirit of the tournament. But it was funny. It was just
Good chat from the ref. He's the ref's no. I've got 2 daughters.
No! That's what it was like. It was ridiculous.
It's like, yeah, it was like being managed by Pajak. Oh, I'm joking.
Yeah.
A lot of Pajak's. I mean, there's a lot of anger in here.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to show this clip again because under the tutelage of Flav, because I think he's getting a hard time. It's all love.
Yeah.
Check this out. Lots of love there.
Lots of love, but there wasn't so much love during the game. Obviously, it's a competitive tournament, and once men start playing football, they turn into different beasts. So here is the last ever salty moments, and it's quite a salty one. It's horrible.
I'm getting a bit salty in this
Yeah,
one.
you do, and I mean, I've been a bit, and just apologies.
Leave it, mate. He ain't worth it.
There's no words, we don't need motivating for this. We've already knocked out Palmers. We've already fucking embarrassed Freestylers FC, whatever they're called. They'll probably never play again.
Salty.
Go on, Morgan. Well, we've both gone further than Palmer's. We've both gone
One! Oh, again, done!
I mean, you've got some ringers, but...
Salty.
It's from a trial and they signed up.
Salty.
It's outrageous, isn't it, if they win it?
Salty.
How have they won this? How have they won this?
Salty.
Just want to reiterate my apologies there.
It's more on me, on my behalf, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but I essentially in the spirit of G'ing my team up to play Creators, I forgot I was being filmed.
You called Sam Homewood a dickhead.
I did, but I didn't know. In my defence, I didn't know who was taking It was just
sticks and stones.
Look, I'm sorry.
Sticks and
All right,
stones.
please don't take offence,
Yeah.
Sam. I don't think you're a dickhead at all.
No, he's a lovely man.
He
Very
is.
lovely,
It's
very
actually
kind,
really nice.
Very kind and yeah.
So
Lovely.
apologies. Sam.
Great
It's
what he
just-
does.
Football
as well.
does funny things. It makes people salty. James, you was particularly just a little bit of needle. When AJ Free said to you, "Got a few ringers in there," and you went,
No. Well, actually
not.
Actually, it's a trial like everyone else has done.
Yeah.
And we just got lucky with it, which we've spoken about in the past. So let's not dive into that. What we want to dive into, but we don't have the likes. I'm sorry. 96 likes at the moment. I want 200. We've got top 10 moments that we're going to go through right now, and we can go through them. I'll go through them. I'll do it. But if you want to hear Payjack, you need to hit like. If you want to hear manager and ex-manager, go at it.
We need to sort it out because
You do need to.
it's getting the beef's becoming significant, so that we might have to make it physical.
It's like that, it's like the Blackpool grime scene. That's what it's like. So everyone's just calling out for each other, and you guys just need to get in a room and have some fish and chips and sort it out. All right? Anyway, it's that time. We've had a great FanLeague Cup. It's been brilliant, and there have been some funny moments. And we're going to go through the top 10 moments now. We want you to vote as we go along. We're also going to be showing best goals of the tournament, so you can choose that one as well. And that player of the tournament vote is still going on, so make sure you vote. Was it one for Tamin or one for? Two for Tamin, one for Liam Traynor, the goalkeeper of Creators FC. So let's kick off, and we're going to go in chronological order. First favourite moment of mine was for Cheeky Sport. Cheeky Sport went out to Creators FC, the eventual winners. And then they got a goal early doors. And Joel, who wasn't able to play because he was injured, he had there was a psychological problem that he had there. Being an Arsenal fan, he'd gone through a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people were wondering, when will the first Arsenal shout happen? Well, it actually happened a couple of weeks ago when it was going wrong for him. He could see the goals coming, and just out of habit, just shouts out Arsenal. Cheers out.
First, Osh! Osh first! Osh, get out! Osh! Osh! Get out!
There you go. Second one is the fashion, the look that Thames Ironworks were going for when, just have a look at this.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
tragic.
Yeah, is it? Fucking arseholes, mate.
And you can expect the Thames Ironworks fashion line to come out autumn, possibly, if it gets put back a little bit.
What is the deal
in
with the
spring.
rolling up of the shorts? Is that?
There's something Essexy about it, I think. I don't know. I'd love to know. Any of the players, if you're watching, let us know what you were thinking at that period of time. All of the clips that we've got here, they were all reacted to in the live reaction shows. So if you want to go and check out all the other videos, of course, they're still there. And we've got some, all the Too Good Too Muds and all the fan aggros and all those things are all on those different live reaction shows. One live reaction show stood out this year, and it was from the second quarter-final, Full-Time Devils versus Arsenal Fan TV, a grudge match, just because of the two fan channels, because of Man United versus Arsenal, but also because of Stephen Howson and DT, who both wanted to come onto the show and speak on the phone to, I guess, call each other out a little bit, although we weren't really expecting that.
No.
But then DT did. He called out Howson. Check this out.
Now, what I will say is this, right? We'll arrange the date, and this is me calling out Howson right now. Right?
Go for it.
What we'll do a rematch, right? And the squads have got to be the same. No calling in, no ringers and ex-players or anything from both sides. The squad they had, the squad we had. Let's arrange something for in about 8 to 12 weeks' time, right? We'll play them, and the loser has to give £500 to the charity of their choice.
There you go, you heard it. That's the call out. So just to sum up again, DT is calling out full-time Devils, Stephen Howson, the manager in particular, and 500 quid will go to charity. The losing team has to give 500 quid to charity if...
Oh, no, not the losing team. Me or Howson. Okay?
Oh, all right, DT or Howson, got you.
Yeah, if we lose, I will gladly hand over £500 to the charity of his choice. And if we beat them, then I want him to hand over £500 to the charity of my choice, which will be for cancer, Macmillan Cancer.
Okay.
All right. So, but obviously, if he goes through with it, then he's got to pay up because we know he's got a history of not paying up his bets.
Cool.
Okay, DT. Thanks a lot for joining us, mate.
Ag Central from Howson and DT. Didn't expect that. I think it sort of steamrolled into like some sort of UFC thing.
Apparently we've got a phone call.
Speaking of people calling out people, enough's enough. Few people in the comments saying that 200 likes is too many. Fair enough. We'll listen to you. Chris Pajak joins us on the phone, ex-manager of Ball Street FC. Chris, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm a little disappointed that you never beat Creators FC, to be honest.
Oh, we're all disappointed. We're all part of the Ball Street family, and it was disappointing. I felt like we dominated the game, but it wasn't to be. Flav, what do you have to say on that?
Well, I'm disappointed. I'm more disappointed. You know, at least I was there.
Yeah.
I was there, wasn't I? Pajak wasn't there. He was moaning about money and all that kind of thing.
Were you on the pitch?
I was on the pitch, was I? I was masterminding our route to the final.
Oh, but then you played the team that I played twice when I managed and lost. So the only team we both managed against, I've won against twice and you've lost against once.
Look, guys.
But I beat Palmer's FC and Freestylers FC.
I beat Creators FC with you playing and no ringers. I mean, it was a joke of a side.
Whoa, easy on the ringers.
Yeah, they weren't ringers.
Pajak. That was a trial.
They were ringers.
Full Street
They were
subscribers.
ringers, and you know they were ringers. You had the trial. James, you had all their numbers in your phone before the trial. Let's not pretend otherwise.
That is a vicious lie. And I remind you, we're on a live stream, so we have evidence of this. You cannot say things like that. That is libel, and I will take action. I'm already doing a small claim on the knockout from Palmer's FC, where there is a blame, there is a claim, and I will do that. Pajak, so just steady on with the ringers thing. I will bite. Okay.
I bet the comments. I'm not watching the video now, but I bet the comment section is backing me up.
Why do you think that is? Because
it's 95% of those comments have been flab out, Pajak in, and a few that I can get behind, which is ped in. Because I think that would be brilliant. I think actually having someone who can stand up for themselves and talk over somebody, Flav, sometimes is a good thing. Not just try and talk over somebody and then stop.
Chris, the emptiest vessels make the most noise, my friend.
It's true, but the cream rises to the top, and unfortunately, you never got there.
We can all say cliches. Pajak, can I just can we have a truce?
I mean, yeah, sure. Am I going to be the manager again?
Well, Pajak, you walked away.
It's about love, isn't it? The whole world's about love. Do you know what I mean? And it's about how people show you how you feel and stuff. And let's be honest, James. A player not getting in touch with the manager. What was Matt doing? Off filming vlogs. Filming vlogs and stuff. What was he doing? He should have signed me up, shouldn't he?
So this is
too little, too late.
So for those that don't know, Chris Pajak was a little bit annoyed that the chairman of Ball Street didn't call him up to discuss plans for the FanLeague Cup, and James, one of the players, was calling the manager. And to be fair to Pajak, that doesn't make a great deal of sense.
Yeah, and I think it's reminiscent of Gerrard after the 2005 European Cup, isn't it? When he nearly moved to Chelsea and stuff, he expected a little bit of love. He just masterminded the first wins of the team, and Gerrard had just masterminded the European Cup. I mean, it's on a par, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Very similar.
And Gerrard wasn't shown the love and nearly left to Chelsea. But the management stepped in. It wasn't Jamie Carragher who talked Steven Gerrard into playing. It wasn't Sammy Hippier. It was the management. He was offered a new contract and he was done goodbye.
The Ball Street subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please do now. We'd appreciate it. They're talking in their droves. City Fisher Coon says, Matt out. Matt out. That's the latest one. That's the latest news that we've got in. What about there's a Pajak Flav combo managers from Los Angeles. Can we make a resolution now? The FanLeague Cup is over. We need to move forward as a club. Would you come back, Chris? Would you come back?
Yeah, I would. Of course I would. I mean, I love the squad. I love the real guys, the real Ball Street team.
They're all real now, Chris. You're going to have to put that to one side now. They are all real.
Can you imagine what I could do with all of them players?
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? As
you
a
know
team,
what?
as a team.
Payjack, if you come back, I'll step aside.
Okay. Well, what about you, the assistant, Flav?
No.
What about director of football?
Okay.
This is another meeting, I feel.
Okay.
Maybe this isn't for now. I'm pleased it's resolved in some way.
It's James doing it again now, isn't it, Flav? You know what I mean? Why is James organising
You're
this?
a player.
You're being treated just as badly as me. I think that's what it comes down to. Maybe we should call it truce because, let's be honest, it seems like James is pulling the strings here and
He's the snake in the clique, isn't he? He's the one
that's what it is.
untrustworthy.
That's the problem. James has set us against each other, Flav, when really we know that we're both good guys and we can do this.
Yeah.
We need to sort the structure of Ball Street out. Just because he's got a pretty face and looks a little bit like Harry Potter.
He is very
He's
pretty.
got some good muscles and nice tits.
Because Payjack,
He's amazing.
Payjack, we're good mates, me and you. We don't have to get into this. It is James. James is poison, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's poison. James out.
James out.
200 likes and James goes. Everything. Like, he's out of Ball Street. He's not on working for us anymore. I'm going to sack him.
This seems unfair.
Can I sack you?
I wouldn't have thought so.
So we sack him, Payjack. Sack James.
Sack James.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Payjack.
No worries. See you later.
Bye. There we have it. Sack James.
Yeah, always great fun having Chris on the show. Thanks, Chris. Always productive. So, well, look, to be continued, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm staying out of it.
There's a lot more to come from Ball Street FC. I think we've proven our metal. That's not one, is it?
Yeah.
We're a good team. We can go on and beat some pretty good sides out there. I think we can beat anyone. I think we could take on hashtag if they wanted it. We just, I've got absolute faith in this team. It's superb.
Yeah, whatever you want.
With or without you.
Whatever you need.
James.
Right.
So, look, we're looking for more teams. Let us know who you think we should play, and we'll set it up going forward.
I've got to say, you showed no backbone there.
I just said sack James.
No, you turned it on me. You want to show a pair of bollocks yourself and go, look, Payjack, sniff those.
He opened my eyes to what you are.
Wow.
You are a snake.
All right. Let's just be professional and finish this show. Top 10 moments. Let's go into the goal of the tournament
Stag's
now.
going to be awkward.
Yeah, it's going to be bloody awkward. Goal of the tournament. We've got 2 nominees, and these are also in the running for top moments of the tournament itself. Don't forget, so you've got Joel's Arse and Out Shout, the Fashion VT from Thames Ironworks, and DT calling out houses on the live reaction show as your first 3 nominees. Number 4 then, Dan Cutting. What a goal this was. We can talk over the top of it now. First nomination for goal of the tournament. And we wanted something from them, and Dan delivered.
Dan.
Great little player.
Absolute class. He's just the way he moves. He's not the quickest, but just his grace on the football is amazing. It's as you'd expect for someone who gets paid to kick a football around. And just the technique, the outside of the boot, which is what's beautiful, outside of the boot finish.
Some would say, where's your left foot? Some would say that, if you're picking holes.
I mean, you are picking holes. That was it was actually better that he hit it with the outside of his right boot.
Yeah. Do you know what's nice about it as well is that the goalkeeper just stands. I like it when the goalie goes, Dan.
Yeah.
So that is a cracking goal. So of these 2, we'll do DC or we'll do BS because the second nomination is Ball Street. Yeah. And rightly so. Team goal. Do you like a team goal or individual goal? 8 pass move for Ball Street for their equaliser against Palmer's FC and that shot victory in the quarterfinals. I'm just delighted to be involved in it with the initial pass. Great ball from Daisy after a bit of good feet. Charlie Christian, that's a right back. That's a right back working, and we worked it from left side to right side, and he's crossed it in, and the finish, Flav.
It's Morgan all over, isn't it? Absolute class up front. The whole team. That was great football. And again, at this level, you often see the ball in the air and bumbling around. And we just wanted to play a little bit of football. We knew we had the class in the team, and a great finish from Morgan.
Yep. So that's Dan Cutting or Ball Street for your goal of the tournament. We'll give you about 5 minutes. We'll go through the next few bits and we'll keep an eye on it. DC, if you think Dan Cummings was the best goal of the tournament, or BS, if you think Ball Street's goal was the best goal of the tournament. Are you a selfish person? And there you probably might like the Dan Cutting goal. Are you a team player?
Yeah,
you probably like the Ball Street goal.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't want to.
You probably like the Dan Cutting goal.
Up to you. Well, no, I'm a team player. So I go, what is this? Oh, yeah. Right, speaking of taking one for the team, James getting knocked out. I think that's me, isn't it? So Palmer's playing their part in it. Everyone's got a moment, every team's involved. And a new player for Palmer's wants to make an impression. And he certainly did on me because his hips and his penis hit me in the face and knocked me out. So, I mean, congratulations, to be honest. That's impressive. I got taken out. It was that the moment of the tournament for you. Probably was for me. Probably the moment of my tournament.
My favourite moment of the tournament is that. Right?
Favourite?
No, listen. But it's not you getting knocked out. It's the noise you made.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so
it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's in the running. That's the 6th nominee for the moment of the tournament. Me getting knocked out. This is one of my favourite moments of the tournament in the live reaction show. Andy Tate, he was a star. He was brilliant, and it got hot and sweaty with him. We put a bit of music to it, and it was one of my favourite videos, and therefore one of my favourite moments of the tournament. Andy Tate getting hot and steamy. Here you go. We got Redmen TV in the comments. As you know, we just had Pajak on the phone. Palmer's FC getting involved as well, saying it was a free kick. I mean, no need for that.
Well, it was.
Just go, James, are you all right? Do you know what I mean? Are you okay?
That was great. Smooth goes, that was our free kick.
Free kick. You can hear me. He can hear me going, ah! Not bothered. The guy's a winner. I don't mind it. It's fine. So Andy Tate, loving that. And that was after 30 seconds of football that he'd played. He came on the last 30 seconds of the first game, the quarterfinal, where they beat Arsenal Fan TV, and felt necessary to put all that water on him. But it turned out to be a great video. So
it was a very warm day,
yeah,
and it made me warm and fuzzy in my nether regions.
Lovely. In that same game, the semi-final, Creators versus Full-Time Devils went all the way to penalties, but it probably shouldn't have, because Full-Time Devils had a penalty, and Trainer, who's in that one of the 2 nominees for Player of the Tournament, with an unbelievable save from, I think it's James was the name of the player for Full-Time Devils. Cracking little save, did very well, and as we always, like we said on the live reaction show, we always enjoy the traditional goalkeeper celebration after saving a penalty. Keep your head.
Yeah.
So a good moment for them, good moment for Creators FC, and yeah, as we say, one of the players of the tournament. That game will be remembered, surely, for the moment number 9 though. Sam Homewood, who you called a dickhead, and his Panenka penalty. Needed to score the goal. Talk us through that, Flav. What were you thinking as an ex-manager?
I was saying, what a dickhead. No, I thought actually it was unlucky, really. He could have had, it wasn't an awful attempt. It's just, if it goes in, you look great. If you don't, you look like a dick. But it's, just for the record, he's not a dickhead. I didn't know it was him who took the penalty.
Fair enough.
I've met him and he's very lovely.
Cole K, why do you still have the trophy? That's a replica. Yep. There was a replica made, and that's it. So we kind of sometimes like to pretend that we've won.
Such a good trophy. We made it twice.
We made it twice, but yeah, Creators FC, they have the original. This is like like the European Cup. They have like 6 of them.
What it actually is that we were so convinced because we paid the refs that we were going to win it. We thought we might as well leave it.
I mean, stop starting things like that. It didn't happen. We didn't pay them. Have we? We've sent off that invoice, haven't we? Yeah. Right, and that's moment number 9, and the final one, I think we kind of have to throw it in there, is that, I guess this is a nice moment for us, is we were able to put this tournament on. A lot of hard work from Ball Street. We wanted to offer something for you for the summer because there was no proper major tournament. So Creators FC lifting the trophy meant that we'd done it. We'd completed the FanLeague Cup. As disappointing as it was for us not to win it.
Yeah. For us on a professional level, the work we put into it was watching them celebrate, and it obviously meant something to them. It was actually quite
that was nice. Yeah, they were delighted to win it.
Imagine if they just picked up and gone, hey, like that. It would have been
like,
was that it?
Yeah. Well, no, we would have gone. Is that it?
No, honestly, all the best to them. They did fantastic, and you know, it's a good thing.
Yeah, so get your votes in right now. You haven't got very long to do it. I'm going to run through them now. So Joel's Arson Out Shout, the Fashion VT from Thames Ironworks, DT Housen, the beef between them and the live reaction show. Dan Cutting's goal, was that the moment of the tournament? Or was the Bull Street goal, was that the moment of the tournament? Me getting knocked out in the Palmer's game. Andy Tate being a sexual beast. Penalty save from Liam Traynor in the semi-final for Creators. The Panenka penalty from Sam Homewood. Or Creators winning the trophy, that final moment. Is that the iconic moment of the FanLeague Cup? Get your voting in right now. You've probably got about a minute as we run through the two other awards, which are the Player of the Tournament and the Goal of the Tournament. So Player of the Tournament first, Will. Number 1, Liam Traynor. Congratulations. And I think, let's be honest, the first game, the quarterfinal, Cheeky Sport actually were probably they had more chances, certainly, in that game. And he made some brilliant saves to keep him in the game in that one. In the second one, much tighter game, and this penalty save was, you saw it yourself, an amazing moment. And yeah, no, it was class act throughout. And then, yeah, in the final, again, making some saves. Maybe should have been sent off. Don't know. Was it? That's another moment. Head over to the full highlights of the game on the Bullshit channel, because Romario goes through, and I'm still not sure. Is it contact? Is it a dive? Whatever it was, a foul was given, and he was the last man, so there could have been a sending off for that. Yeah. You could say that, but all that said, I think he's a worthy winner, definitely.
Yeah, he was fantastic to save a penalty and all the saves that he made against Cheeky Sport.
Yeah,
you know, it's good luck to him, and hopefully we'll get to play him again.
Yes, absolutely. And then goal of the tournament. So, who is the winner? Bull Street! Let's see that goal one more time.
Come on, boys!
I'm surprised by that. I think we've gotten a bit of an advantage. Dan Cutting, I'm not sure if he's in the comments, but I know for a fact he'll be fuming with that. That's all he really wanted to do in the tournament is to get goal of the tournament.
I mean,
and he's just come just a little bit too short.
I mean, we have got the advantage. I mean, it is on our channel.
That is helpful. That is helpful. That is helpful.
But you know, he's class. It depends what you like. Exactly. Like if you like the individual, but as a team goal, I thought ours was better.
It was.
Technique and the finish. You know,
it was. Do you know what? That finish needs to get credit as well. Yes, it was the team goal, and we've moved it. You know, the length of the pitch, I guess, but. The finish, that is a difficult one to take on, coming that way and put it in that corner.
Yeah.
Such a good strike. Nice moment as well, in terms of us going well over the top in terms of our celebrations.
It meant a lot.
It did mean a lot, just to not get absolutely
smashed. It was fun. It was fun. There he is, Dan Cutting.
There he is.
Look,
Dan. So Dan's laughing. Dan, why? What are you laughing about?
He's not happy, is he?
He's got his own emoji. It's impressive, isn't it? I'm only joking, mate. So we get goal of the tournament. Get in the Bull Street. Won something. Probably paid for that as well, did we? And last one, tournament moment, the best moment of the entire FanLeague Cup. This is the big one for us. This is the one that they want. Well, you do, as much as winning, you want to have the moment of the tournament, surely. Mm-hmm. Will, who has won it?
James getting knocked out.
Yeah!
You've won it!
Yes!
Well done, boy!
Do you know what? Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. But hopefully we've offered some kind of... thank you, Garrett. Deserves recognition. Oh no, sorry, he's talking about someone else. Fine, doesn't matter, Garrett. So I win something. Moment of the tournament, me getting knocked to the floor. Fair enough. So that's about it, mate.
Yeah.
That's about it for the FanLeague Cup. Couple of quick things. Actually, competition winner. So throughout the tournament, since the draw, we've been saying if you sign up to FanLeague and you subscribe to Bull Street, then you have a chance of winning 2 tickets to a game of your choice. The winner, and we'll put let's make sure we put the name of the winner as the top comment. His email, I won't say. I think this must be his name. Kian Lua, you are the winner of the competition. You get to have 2 tickets to a game of English football, Premier League, Championship, whatever you want. 2 tickets on FanLeague. So get in touch with us, maybe tweet us, and we'll get that sorted out for you. Well done, mate. And thank you, everyone who subscribed to Bull Street. Don't unsubscribe now. No need for that. Thank you.
The guy who won the tickets, QPR, lots of seats.
Lots of seats available.
Lots of seats available.
Yeah,
very easy.
Come sit next to me if you want. So FanLeague and final things, thank yous. Big thank you to all the teams involved.
Yeah.
Creators FC, of course, who are the winners. Big thanks to you, Flav, for managing. Well done. And Ball Street and all the players who play for Ball Street. Full-Time Devils. Who else was in it? Dan Cuttings Freestylers FC, Cheeky Sport, Thames Ironworks, Palmers FC, and of course Arsenal Fan TV. If we didn't have the teams involved, then we wouldn't have the tournament in the first place. And
just the spirit in which the day was, the players and everyone took it seriously, and you know, everyone was there on time, and they made it a great day. It was an amazing experience to be a part of. Thank you, FanLeague, for supporting us in putting this together.
Yeah.
Their app is out
very soon.
Very soon.
I think it's on Tuesday. It's a really cool app, and you can play it along with your mates, and it's great. So yeah, keep an eye out for the FanLeague app, which is coming out very soon. If you want to check out all of the other games and bits and pieces, they are all over YouTube now, especially on Ball Street. We've got our live reaction shows. And Ball Street, we've obviously been doing a lot of FanLeague stuff, but the Ball Street channel is back. Social Club is coming back full force next week. We've got Talking Balls, which will probably come back. We've got loads of different bits and loads of mini dots and loads of quality content that will be on the Ball Street channel in the next season.
We are up in the ante next season.
We are up in the ante in a massive way. So stay subscribed. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of that. And we will see you very soon. If you've enjoyed the FanLeague Cup and if you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button and we'll see you next time.